What's up, nerds? I'm Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to episode 2 of this Rogue Genesia run. We are right in front of the next boss. And I mean, I'm guessing we won't have that big of a problem, especially since we already, like, in the last shop we got a, what was it? 20% or 50% attack upgrade. So, yeah, about that. Slay the champions, now slay the boss. Get some more knockback. I kinda like knockback in general. Like, this boss never once posed a threat to me. I said it in the last run, I think, that like at this point in the game, you usually are quite strong. Like, you are quite strong. Movement speed also increases attacks. Okay, never seen that one before, I think. Let's reroll Sylph's Blade. I mean, sure. And the boss area, like, you shouldn't really have any problems with the regular maps around here. The boss itself, since it has like a few billion health, can technically be a hard fight. Or sometimes even impossible, I guess. I just haven't had that happen before. Let's go for more pickup range. Like, it's not like we really need... I'm sorry, my pants are... Yeah, okay. Very sorry for that. Just my pants were a bit... Oh! What's the word? I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. Oh, crossbow! I'm getting new weapons! Like, I'm getting new weapons quite fast here. That's nice. Wait, those... Did the bow get a new... No, wait. I think it's the same... the same animations for the bow, but you see the arrows, because the projectile size is that big right now. That I'm pretty sure that's it. That's interesting. Oh yeah, if you've watched... Wait. Group of monsters nearby, a group of villagers in dire situation. What will you do? Ignore them? You have more important tasks to complete? No. Fight the monsters and save them. You'll likely take damage, but you're here first of all. Kill them, steal their belongings, give them something to help them. No, let's help them. You fight and lose 1.2k health of points. That's technically more than I have, but I can have double my health as health thanks to the regeneration, so good thing. That's a lot of projectile size down. I don't wanna. Let's reroll. Bow or 10% damage increase. Yeah, for everyone who's been here since the last episode, and I mean, I would guess so that most of you are, right? Because this is the second part. Or maybe you just jumped in here because you thought, you know what, I just wanna see the second part or third part of this game. Increase health regen by 25% for 25 seconds. When we take damage. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I just checked in between episodes and it hasn't finished copying yet. It should be done in about 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna finish this episode, like, just without any rush. I'm just gonna play this episode and then everything should be done and I should be able to test if things work out the way I want them to. Again, I don't really have too high of the hopes because, yes, the graphics card is pretty good. And I could say, again, GTX 970, that is a good graphics card still. But the thing is, the graphics card is not the only thing that's used when it comes to performance. Like the CPU, the processor is not great. I have no idea what it's called. I've wrote the name down, but no idea what it's called. The RAM, it's 8 gigabytes of RAM, pretty sure, but DDR3, like, not really. In case anyone, like, watches and has no idea what I'm talking about, very sorry. I will leave the tech talk for now. Wink, wink. Yeah, a whole lot more damage and projectile size. That's good. We lose some, damn it. We lose some projectiles, but that doesn't really matter at all. Light armor gained a level. That's nice. It's something. Go to the left. We have a question mark thing then. But yeah, again, the overall parts that I'll keep basically from my brother, or that I'll get from my brother, they were decent at their time, but even then they weren't state of the art. They weren't the newest one. They weren't the cutting edge or bleeding edge or whatever it's called. So yeah, overall the machine is like, it does what it should do. Technically. Sure. And we'll see how well it does what it should do. Because I have no doubt that I will be able to at least, like, open or start some GameCube games. I just highly doubt that they'll actually run, like, at all. But yeah. Also, let's go with the alt. Strength, okay. Also, one thing that I never really talked about, I think, on this channel is I do like tech stuff. I'm not particularly well versed in it. Let's just say I'm better at tech stuff, or I'm more competent at tech stuff than your regular average Joe. Let's call it that. Like, against someone who's in a tech field, IT tech, someone who has way more, like, experience in building their own PC, stuff like that, I completely lose. I never claim to be an expert. I'm basically the expert in my family. Every family has at least the one expert, which just means I am way better at that stuff than pretty much everyone else in my family. Also, in my friend circle, I am fairly knowledgeable. It's just I have like 2 friends that are way more into that stuff. But yeah, the thing is, that is also something like tech stuff that I have been thinking about doing on the channel, especially in terms of emulation. Just not really ever had any idea of what exactly it is that I could bring to the table, because again, I'm not that great at it. I'm just better than many other people. It's like saying someone who for a hobby trains for like half marathons is better at marathon running than someone who doesn't. Ooh, throwing knife. Someone who doesn't train for marathons at all. You know, doesn't really mean that they are great marathon runners compared to people who do it, like, who basically live for running marathons. And that's basically where I fall. Like, I would be a hobby marathon runner in this case. And yeah. But anyway, let's Fire Spirit. Chance to ignite enemies on a hit. Deal 10% of a damage every second for 3 seconds. Duration of all stacks is reset to the duration of the most recent application. Okay, deal 10% of your damage. Does that mean... Oh yeah, just the damage. Gotcha. I wasn't sure at first if it was just of the weapon that hit the enemy that set it aflame or ablaze, basically. But no, it's just generally my damage. 10% of my damage. That's nice. But yeah, I basically now have an idea. Like, a few weeks ago, I had something like a brain blast. Where it was like, yes, that is actually something that I could do. Oh, it's this one. For the first time, I'm not really doing so much damage that we don't really see it. So we'll see it split right now, right? Yeah, it's split into two. Those will split into two as well. Yeah. And we're just basically dealing a whole lot of damage. So the little ones are basically dying immediately. That's awesome. Also, I should really go for more movement speed, because that increases my attack speed. Projectile speed, sure. It's just, it looks really fun. Ooh, no, yes, no. Let's reroll ones. Don't really like any of those. Let's go for a health multiplier. Like, we don't really have a build going here. We're just damage and trying our best to get our hands on as many weapons as we can. How many do we have here? Let's check this again. Wait, let's go like this. Our first weapon is the cleaver. That's 1. With the bow, that's 2. I don't think there are any white weapons here, right? Pike, that's 3. Thunderstaff 4. Throwing knife 5. Worm gland 6. Firing 7. Crossbow 8. Sylph's blade 9. 10, 11 if they count the parts of the Sylph's blade, which I don't think. So we are either 1 or 3 weapons away from unlocking the next character. Thing is, I mean, shuriken, kunai, I still... spear would be another weapon that we don't have. We have the pike, but not the spear. Oh, and the shamanic staff. Those are... right now, all the weapons I can think of that we don't have. Oh, also the purple, the death aura thing. So yeah, there are a few more weapons. And probably some that I'm just not thinking of, that I can think of right now. Interesting. Let's see if we can get some of those. Again, I would love to get up to 12 weapons here, but I don't think this will work. Oh, also about the emulation machine. I do have this I mean, we can't get any defense cards, so it's not like this would ever do anything good for us, but converted to damage at a 412% ratio, so we would lose 50% of our defense. And of those 50%, like of whatever amount that is, we'd get 412%, so 4 times that. Pyromaniac. On kill with fire, heal 2.5% of your max life. Alright. I mean, we only have the passive that can set enemies ablaze, and also the flame ring that I think isn't really the strongest thing. So, but then again, we don't really lose health. So, yeah. Yeah, about the emulation machine, I do have this PC and it is a beast. It can emulate up to... like, it can emulate the Switch, it can emulate some PS3 games. Most of them, actually. I haven't tried Xbox yet, or Xbox 360, but I've heard those are pretty much the hardest to emulate. So yeah, it can pretty much cope with everything I throw at it. At least to some degree. And I could... oh, another 50% damage multiplier. Sure. So I could very well just somehow find a way to like stream my PC on my TV in the other room. That wouldn't be that big of a deal, and I could just like use this PC as the emulation machine. But I kind of really like what I like most about fiddling around with like tech stuff and all, like emulation and stuff. It's mostly the idea of, can I do this? Fiery dash. Synergy of fire spirit and dash. When you dash, inflict burn to nearby enemy for 5000 damages in a range of 5.5 meter. So just every time I dash, I burn enemies around me. It said enemy in whatever range. So it sounded like it would just take a random enemy. I just don't know. We don't care about base defense. Let's just reroll. Crossbow, sure, why don't we? Armaniac, wait. Synergy of dash spirit. When you dash, inflict burn to nearby enemy for 3000 damage. A range of 7 meters. But we already have the... Wait, what? We already have the 5000 damage. Oh no, 2000 damage. Something happened that increased our damage for a little bit. Probably. I just don't know what. Oh! Alright, we got the shopkeeper. I highly doubt we'll be able to unlock the other character as well, the gunslinger, I think. Because we still need 3 or 4 weapons. But hey, we got the shopkeeper, so next episode's gonna have the shopkeeper in it as a playable character. I'm very curious as to what the shopkeeper like does. Because the rogue was more about crit damage and less health, just speed and crit mostly. Rogue here is, or Rogue is pretty much the base character that doesn't really do anything special, I think. Gunslinger, I would guess, is way into like projectile speed, more projectiles, stuff like that. I would guess, like, it's a gunslinger. But I really have no idea what the shopkeeper would do. Like, I could think of stuff like, yeah, you get more gold, or like stuff in the shops are cheaper because you are the shopkeeper. I could see that, but like, would it be any different in aggressive playstyle, basically? We'll see. We can check it out next episode. So yeah, with many things that I do like for fun, it's less of the I actually really need or want to do that. It's more of a could I do a stupid thing like this, like that? And always starts out as a stupid idea. And some of them are so stupid that I don't do it, and some of them are so stupid that I have to try it. And as we know, there is this old saying, and I have no idea if it's actually a saying, it probably isn't, but I like to say it. If it's a stupid idea, but it works, it isn't a stupid idea. And I pretty much live by that. Once again, we don't have any problems with any of the enemies in this game anymore. I'm not surprised. To be 100% like transparent, it's basically absolutely no challenge after a while. Because like I said, the one thing that I dislike about this game right now, and again, it is early access, so it is by no means done. So things can absolutely change. But one thing that kinda, I wouldn't say annoys me, but kinda annoys me. Let's go for more movement speed. Is that you basically can only go with one build and one build only. Let's limit break. I kinda like the warm glance. It's stupid, but I do. Oh, come on, we're 500 gold shy. Well, whatever. Throwing knife, bow, shuriken, sword rank. Oh, wait, I should have checked out down here. Wait, shuriken is the yeah, we can only get to... Shit, if I hadn't done that. Let's also go for the sword rank because I've never had that one before, I think. Damn it, it's not enough. Oh no, I probably could have gotten it. No, rarity reroll doesn't really do anything here. Oops. Too bad. Wait, but can we see the sword rank? Yeah, it's like a boomerang. Just with swords. Okay, because I think this is the first time I've ever used them. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That irks me. Like, that's... Nah, that kind of annoys me. That's gonna piss me off for a while now. I will lay in bed tonight and be like, damn it, if I hadn't done that, I could have, you know? Not really regret, per se, it's just slight annoyance. But hey, our damage this time is not nearly as high as it was before. Because, like, he actually takes the hits really well. Because I think last time or the time before, when we were at 22,000% more damage, we basically went through him like butter. I mean, not necessarily, but you know what I mean. And this time it's decent. I mean, we could have like increased the pikes, we could have increased other stuff. We could have gone more for the different weapons, but I mean, it's still fun either way. But yeah, my one grievance with the game, it's basically always the same build. It's you can go for different things, but your whole build will still revolve around... Ooh, that doesn't do anything. Let's banish it. Let's reroll. Thorn, are you... Wait. Rarity reroll. Rarity reroll. Damn it. Thing is, I was hoping to get the shaman staff, or shaman staff, because it has the same rarity. And Thorn, I think, is a passive and doesn't count as a weapon, because it needs you to get hit first. That doesn't really sound like a weapon to me, does it? But hey, if we can get another one of these void things and just get a whole lot more of experience, I highly doubt that we'll get another level at this point. But yeah, every single build in this game will revolve around just general damage is the thing. I would absolutely love to go for a... I mean, you could try your best to go for a crit build. We already did that. It's just not that easy because there are so many more cards that increase your damage, and just by comparison, quite a few that actually give you crit chance. Like crit damage, there are 2 or 3, I think, that I know of right now. It's just not that easy to go for crit. It's fairly easy, and we won. It's fairly easy to go for just raw damage. Okay, damage summary. How many weapons did we have, technically? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire Spirit doesn't count, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But since 2 of them, namely the Katana and the Wind's Blade, were gone, instead of 13, we were at 11. Which means the Shaman Staff would have brought us to 12. I screwed up. Kinda. Anyway, let's just go to the Souls shop and put some stuff in there. We still don't have enough for one more additional projectile. Attack speed, banish, reroll, both really useful. Ascended cards drop chance. Display normal fight objectives? What? I don't know what that means. Anachronistic ability to slow down time. No, thank you. I mean, that sounds cool, but no, thank you. Ooh, area size. Yeah, what do we want here? I think we'll wait, and because I want additional projectiles. Anyway, next time we're gonna check out the shopkeeper. And with that, I'll say thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.